Hello everyone, my name is Amasid and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some divining of Lethal Prides. And for those who don't know, Lethal Pride is a timeless jewel, which means you get it from, it was originally from the Legion League and you get it now from Legion battles, which are acquired via these stones. I don't know if there's a specific requirement to get Lethal Pride. I assume you probably have to have a Karui in there. But I know that if you're doing a 5-way battle, you can get them like that for sure. So in terms of how these jewels function, so I have one in my tree right now. You can only have one per tree. They say it on it, limit 1 to historic, and this is a historic. And essentially, Lethal Pride is really good right now, especially because for necromancers it gives strength. So if you see, you see that number there, the 15,089. That essentially is the seed for the Lethal Pride. And normally this just gives 10 intelligence, but it also gives +2 strength now. And because of this, there's a huge variation in the amount of Lethal Prides and sort of the variation. And there's some really, really good ones out there. I was kind of inspired to do this by this Reddit post I saw where somebody had a +25% strength Lethal Pride, which is disgusting. The one I have right now is 15,089. And the stats are effectively 15% crit multi, 52 base strength, 20% melee damage, and 20% reduced damage from crits. It's not bad. The 52 strength is obviously really what I'm going for here, but I know there's some better options. This one I'm going to keep just as sort of a baseline for what we have, because I don't really know there's so many possible outcomes. I bought 3 prides, but I'll get more if needed, and I have 30 divines, so I figure we can run through some potential options and just see what's like. These are really difficult to sell in terms of testing the variations, because people don't have like an association of what the number is. They just know that some are better than others, and you kind of have to take a chance. Plus, it doesn't help that these do different things in different areas of the tree and different things, so it's all over the place. So really, this is just for testing and just to see what we can get, and if we get something really cool, I'll keep it. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just test. I haven't tested these at all. I don't know what these do as a baseline. So let's see. This one's +2 strength, double damage, 20% melee damage again, enemy threshold. It seems like it's going to be... Actually, I didn't. Hold on. I don't know if I tested what this one. This was the original. No, that's the strength. Okay, I did count that. So this one seems like it's +32 strength. You just get an extra 20% melee. This one's gonna be a reroll for sure because you're losing. You only get 32 strength. I mean, this does get the melee damage. Again, it's difficult for me to say how good these are for certain builds, but I just know that it'd be interesting to just test around and see if we can get some really high strength ones. So let's reroll this one. It gives us 14,988, and what does that do? +2 strength, +2 strength, totem placement speed, enemy threshold, totem placement speed, and totem damage. Okay, I assume that's probably not really what anyone would want, but totem damage, okay. Physical damage, max life, 20 strength, interesting. I don't know, again, I don't think this would be too good. Let's see. Burning damage, melee crit chance, melee damage, and max life. Probably not. I'm assuming these are all going to stay the same. These are all going to be +4 strength. So this was 16,112. 17,825. Physical damage from his taking his fire damage. That's pretty bad. Totem damage, melee damage, fortify effect. I'm pretty sure this would be considered ass, but we'll see. 14,022, melee crit, burning damage, melee damage, totem damage. It's all over the place. So it seems like there is some degree of, there's some kind of bandwidth of what this can fall under. So this is 11,975. Attack damage leeches life, fortify, double damage, regen. No. Really, I think we're looking for percentage strength, but again, there's so many possibilities. Oh, that's not bad. That's interesting. So that puts us so I believe these are all 32, because the original 52 I had on this gem The only difference was this was plus 20 strength, but now this has got that. So it's plus 52 strength, plus 5%. So that's probably not bad. And then totem placement speed is and totem damage is completely useless. I'll put this one aside just to note. So let's take a look at these ones. This one's 14058. Same's there. Totem damage, 5% strength, fortify effect, and plenty. This is very much the same. This is better though, arguably. Oh, it's definitely better. Fortify effect on you. Yeah. So this one's better. I'm gonna reroll the other one. Oh, let me D&D here. Turn off whispers. Sorry about that. Okay, so this one's 100309. So this one is melee crit chance, burning damage, stun duration, and burning damage. Probably no good. So I guess if the person who got the strength one, they must have had 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. They must be spec'd into this also or something and get 25%. I don't know how they would have gotten that. Or spec'd into something down here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, we'll see what we can get. 15896 is totem damage, totem placement speed, max life, melee crit multi. No. We're basically just trying to get as much strength as we possibly can. Warcry buff effect. No. Physical damage. Reduce damage from crits and melee multi. No. Max life. Physical. Ignite damage and burning damage. No. One small thing I would note is I paid about 140C for these each. I don't really expect to make any money on these. My goal is really just to sort of experiment and see what we could get, see if we got anything interesting. I would note that I, just as a small side, I sold from the, if you watch my Shaper's Touch video, I did sell those vulnerability gloves for 7x. I just gave some guy a discount because he asked. So that was pretty easy. And so I made my money back immediately just on those one pair of gloves. So that was awesome, just to share. I also ended up selling, if you'd watched my original video, the Divine Justice video, I sold a Starkanja's, one of the Starkanjas with Wild Strike, with a Wild Strike enchant on it for 4.5x. I was extremely surprised. I didn't think it was worth anything. But just as a side note for those who were keeping up. One sec, I'm just going to mute Discord notifications real quick. Never mind. Okay, we're good. So let's see this one. This one's 17913, double damage, stun duration, crit, melee damage. Nope. 20 strength. Okay. Warcry, fortify, Warcry. Interesting. Armor. No. This one's 5% strength. So yeah, they must have been spec'd in to power charges, which is interesting. 13696 is leech, fire resistance. No, this one's real bad. 12986 is melee crit, burning, strength, melee crit. It's a lot of crit, but 14521 enemy threshold, 5% strength. No. Fire res. I'm just curious what these other ones are. 20 strength, crit, armor. No. Okay. 10176. I don't know if there's a specific number that is known as the best or one of the best numbers for this. Gain. That's not so bad. Crit multi. No, this one's pretty bad. 17979. Attack damage, 20 strength, stun duration, burning damage. Nope. 17036. Attack damage, melee damage, 5% strength, Warcry buff. No. 15778. 5%, nice. Burning, no. Melee crit, no. Pretty bad. 16003. Melee crit, regen, endurance charge, reduced extra damage from crits. No. 14741. Totem damage, max life, armor. Wow, this one's horrible. This is a horrible jewel. Do not keep 14741. 14277. There's so much variety. Crit, totem damage, no. So this is very much a standard of what we can see here. 16530, strength, nice. Crit, no. I'm looking for at least 2 5% crits. I think that'd be good. Or 5% strengths, I mean. Double damage, regen, no. Well, let's try the other one after this. This one seems to be pretty bad. 14969, melee crit, double damage, melee crit, totem speed. Let's try the other one. So this one is 15652, physical damage, gain, double damage, strength. This one's actually not terrible, I think, but not for my build, but 17479, max life, totem placement, max life, melee crit, no dice. 100429, melee crit, fire resistance, enemy threshold, fortify. Nope. 15694. I wonder if I've gotten any repeats. 20 strength, melee damage, threshold, 20 strength. Okay, that's actually a lot of strength. So that puts us at, so that'd be what, 72 strength? So this is better than my current gem, this guy. So I'll keep this one. And let's reroll the last one here. 14537. Totem damage, regen, fire resistance, stun. Wow, this one's horrible. Okay. So this was the one I originally started with. This one was giving, again, 15 crit multi, 52 strength, 20% melee damage, and 10% reduced crit damage. So the ones we ended up with are 20 strength. That puts us at 52, 20% melee, 72 strength, right? 72 strength, 20% melee. What was this one? Stun threshold, whatever. Who cares? And then that was it. Wonder if any of these other ones are good. Okay. So that's that one. This one is 20 strength, so that's 52. Fortify plus 5% strength. This one's pretty good too. So this would be 52, 5% strength. I bet you this one's probably the best one. 52 strength, totem damage, fortify. I think this one's probably the best one. And then the last one, let's actually just see here. So this puts us at 1483 versus 1460. So far this is the best versus my original 1432. So this one's the worst so far. So this one I would keep if I were to keep one of these. So this one is, so this one is stun threshold, fire. Yeah, it's not even worth writing this one down. This one's terrible. This one's horrible, horrible gem. So this one's a keeper for sure. I mean, it gives us an extra 50 strength more or less. So this one, so pretty good rolls on. I mean, it costed a lot of money, but I mean, those divines were about 600 chaos, roughly, a little bit less. So now, of course, we only have one thing left to do. Well, we're back where we started. Brick them all. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.